Hi guys, today I want to show you the setup of my A5 chameleon in raspberry. Her name is Framboise, which is the French for raspberry, and I love this binder so much. Out of all of my A5s, this is the one I use the most, or at least the one that I come back to the most. If I do switch my planner out, then I always come back to this one eventually. So this is what you see when you open her up. In the left hand pen loop I have my Swarovski pen, ballpoint pen that I got from Karina on the Filofax Facebook group. I won from her, which I absolutely love, and I think it goes really well with this. I've got some post-it notes and Filofaxy cards, and then on the right I've got a bit of a dashboard, although I'm not very good at actually looking at it, and a card from my mum, and some stickers, and a spare divider tab. And then I've got my first divider, which is organisation. I haven't labelled all of them because I find that I don't actually need to label my dividers to know what's in them, so it's just lists of things that I've got to keep me organised. I've got some flags here which I don't really use, but sometimes I use them to cover events in my diary to highlight them. And I've got the same sheet twice because they're supposed to go in separate sections, but I haven't finished setting up the sections yet. It's just a list of things that I've got to consider scheduling in every week, hobbies and projects and things that I've done. I've cut between the holes so I can take it out of the rings easily. And my someday maybe list, routines list. So the other things I've got to get in this section are more routines, goals, that kind of thing. So I really haven't finished this section yet, and it's a work in progress, but I'll get it done eventually. Then I've got this lovely sparkly card. You probably can't see it in this light, but it's brilliantly pinky purple, and it's so sparkly, but it's very smooth. It isn't like that glitter that rubs off or scratches, it's just very smooth. And then I have a list still in here, even though I don't actually need it anymore. My mum and dad went away for a few days, so me and my brother were in charge of the house, so this is just a checklist of things to do every day. These are my current to-dos, and this is my waiting for list. Nothing's come yet, which is annoying, and a little shopping list, but that hasn't been updated. So this section, highlighted by the yellow divider tab, is my current section, and it's something that I've had in my Filofax for a while, and it really helps me. It's anything that is currently happening or currently needs to happen, so I can move these things when it's finished, or when I fill up a list I just replace it. So for example, if I fill up my waiting for list, I'll just replace it with a new piece of paper, but it's things that I've got to keep in mind or got to action in my diary because they are important in the current situation or current time, whereas the other things in my organisation section aren't important currently. So, and then I've got my projects, and that's just some notes for projects, although it's not very exciting. So I'm trying to organise my craft area, so I've got a kind of checklist of to-dos, and then I've got what I've got in my craft area organised by what basically it is like stickers, and then subsections like bumpy flat stickers, other Filofax stickers like washi tape and deco tape, spare Filofax paper by A5 or personal, and then I have boxes next to them, and if the box is coloured in like that, it means that I'm happy about the container they're in. If the box is empty, it means that I'm not really happy about the container they're in, and I've got to find another box or something to put them in. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Make your own camera tripod, because I've just got a tripod. some things you will still see from my old Filofax video. So, a bit boring. Blah blah blah, some to-do sheets. And then my diary. I made my own diary. Oh, this is something I was trying to do. On my dashboard in the front, I've tried to colour code my to-dos. So green is my bedroom, pink is fun stuff. So I've made a key here, but I haven't really been sticking to it. So if I've got any to-dos that have been brought over from the last week, I should have them on this sticky note. Any academic things on orange, any room things on green, any fun things on pink, but I haven't been sticking to that. And then here's another colour coding sheet. Just trying to think of some time management techniques and how I organise my Filofax. Then I've got Lime Tree Fruits' monthly pages. They're so pretty. And what I've done is Ray from My Life All in One Place made some monthly dividers, but I didn't print them out on card, I printed them out on paper just because I like the pictures but I don't actually want the dividers. And I tried to make my own divider tabs using washi tape. It didn't work out very well because they kind of curl up, but it does help me find where the month is. So don't know if you can see that there. It's just the initial for the month, so JASOND for July to December, which I think is really funny because it spells Jason D. It's like someone's name. And then so at the front of each monthly section I have the month, although I haven't actually filled that in, and the week on 2 pages which I made, and this is my ideal layout. On the left of each day I have my time blocks, and on the right of each day I have my to-dos, and in the middle I have my like any information for the day, anything that I need to record about the day, any notes about my appointments or my to-dos, anything like don't forget to bring your packed lunch, or don't forget to bring the change of clothes, that sort of thing. It seems really obvious to anybody who isn't interested in planning and Filofaxes, but it is nice to plan in detail like that, so please don't laugh at me when I say I have to remember to bring a change of clothes. Yeah, because like that day we had a thing at the local college and we needed to wear a nice outfit because it was all about women's fashion. That was a bit boring. So that's my week on 2 pages. I really love it. And then next section is notes, and I haven't actually got many notes in here. I've just got a few sheets of lined paper. There's some notes about my ear problem at the moment. This is my sheet for keeping track of our university challenge scores. Me and my mum and my dad and my brother, mostly me and my mum, we try to answer as many questions on University Challenge each week. And we don't score it like the 10 for a starter question and 5 for the bonus questions. We just do a tally. And so I'm going to do that every week for this series. And then reference section. So I won't show you much in here because it's got addresses, but it's sort of things like my mum and dad's working times, my friends' addresses, a checklist of things that I've got to take with me when I go out of the house, like keys and phone and glasses, passwords, and then some old student cards and Filofax Ziploc pocket, which I haven't started using, and the Filofax A5 notepad. So the sections that I've got to add, mostly under my organisation section, under this one. So it's things like routines, and that will go behind here, and goals. So basically the organisation section comes first because I wanted to push my diary up, because as you know, if you're right-handed, it's difficult to write on the left-hand side of the page. So by having more pages in front of the diary, it means that it pushes the pages up here. So when you're writing on the left-hand side of your diary, it's easier because your hand doesn't bump into the rings. So that's the main reason it's on the left, but also because it kind of helps me be able to visualize that anything that is on the left hand side of my binder in the organisation section has to go into, if you imagine a big arrow, go into my diary section. So all of the to-dos and the routines and anything else like that has to go into, as in imagine an arrow going into my diary section. It has to go into my week on 2 pages, so it's like if I've got a to-do that I can action for that day, then it has to go into my diary section. That's just the way my brain kind of understands things. It's easier for me to be able to visualize things, and that's how I lay out my Filofax, in that I can imagine them being able to go into my diary. So there you go, that is my Filofax. It's not finished setting up yet. I hope to finish setting it up soon because I think I'm hitting planner fail. So that's what my next video is going to be on, and I will either show you my finished Filofax or I will show you my new planner when I actually decide what I'm doing with my planners. And my next video is going to be a little chat about my oncoming planner problems. So if you don't want to watch that one, me moaning, just don't bother. But I know some of you kind of like to listen to tales of planner woe, so thanks for watching, bye.